Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West. More specifically, we are in Durango, Colorado, and it is the year of planes, trains, and automobiles here on the Carpetbagger channel. So I was looking for a good train ride coming out west, and I think I found one. We are in again, we're in Durango, and today we are going to travel from Durango to the mountain town of Silverton aboard the Durango Silverton narrow gauge railway. A friend of mine told me that this is the most beautiful train ride in existence, so I'm pretty excited to see some mountain views on this train. And something else special about this train: just a few years ago there was a fairly high profile Bigfoot sighting off the side of the train. A Bigfoot, so clearly a Bigfoot that it is either Bigfoot or someone went through a lot of trouble to commit a hoax. But I'm excited. I hope I see Bigfoot, and I hope I see some wonderful views here along the railroad. So please follow me. But let's head inside the train station. There's a ticket window over here. I actually purchased my tickets online, so I do not need to stop there. I think I could just go straight to the train. And here is our train. I'm not sure which car is mine. I got an open air car because I wanted to get the best views. It is a little chilly out, so these people might be more warm and comfy here, but I think the better views come from the open air cars. Well, this might be an issue. There's no locomotive on this train. I guess they probably haven't attached it yet. Oh, here it comes. Here's our locomotive. I was getting worried. Locomotive's coming this way. I guess it's gonna attach to the train there. There we go. There's two locomotives. You gotta go up a mountain, you need that extra power. Oh yeah, here it goes. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. We have train. And with our train Voltroned together, we need to go find our seat. So as I said, I got an opened air car. It's not this one here. There's two different types of opened air car. This is the standard opened air car right here. But we're going to be on the deluxe open air car, the Rio Grande here. All right, and we are going to be here in seat 11. These look nice and comfy, cushioned seats here. Should be a good ride. And the seats here face directly out, so you don't have to look off to your side. You just sit back, relax in your comfy seat, and just look straight forward at all the natural beauty. And we are officially moving. People over here waving goodbye to us as we leave the station. Here we go. We're headed out of Durango, and in a little bit, hopefully we'll be arriving in Silverton. Bridge here. Oh, that's pretty. Beautiful river. already getting a little scenic out here. Oh, there's a guy fishing. There's a deer. A deer munching on something. Wow. The train has kind of a relaxing rocking motion to it. This lady is jogging and waving to the train at the same time. Campground. While hanging out in their tents, taking pictures of the train. Trailer park here. See, we're getting way higher up here. Going under the bridge here. Friendly horse. See the mountain lake down there. The rock wall on this side. Looks like they're picking up some more people over here. It looks like we are back rolling. Look at that tiny little car. Oh, this is a really tight squeeze right here. Both sides. And we are headed into the San Juan National Forest.
San Juan.
Look at that, you can see the river at the bottom. Oh, another tight squeeze. Just winding our way through the rocks here. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. Got some tight curves here. These are some unbelievable views on this train ride. You hear the river. Now to use the restroom, you have to go into this car here. I mean, look at this though. You gotta walk in between the two cars. That is, oh boy, that moves right there. That's crazy. Here's the indoor style of car here. I think I definitely prefer the open air, at least in this weather. Maybe it's a little cooler. This might be nice. See, there's a bridge over there. Train's heading over top the river. Crazy Woman Creek. There we go. Crazy Woman Creek. There it is. So apparently the whole train does turn around once we get to Silverton. So anything we missed over on that side, we can see out our window on the way coming back. I actually felt bad for the people behind me here on the way up because all the beautiful vistas were on this side, but they'll get a chance to see them on the way back down. There's someone zip lining along the train there. Oh, here they come. Let's have another stop here. The soaring company, I guess that's the zip line company. Oh, look at that cute dog. I guess people disembark here to go on a zip lining adventure.
Drop some people off there at the bridge. Looks like they're doing some construction out here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the engine really growls. It almost sounds like, I guess, you know, putting in a lot of work going uphill, but this growling locomotive. Sometimes it actually sounds like a motorcycle too. Yeah, it was somewhere in these grassy areas where the Sasquatch was sighted. Definitely keeping my eyes peeled as we roll past. Yeah, keeping my eyes peeled for that Sasquatch. Thought that was a Sasquatch. It's just two people and a dog. Making our way back to civilization. Guess that wasn't our station.
Come on down, watch your step, use the handrails, please. Watch your step, use the handrails, please. Welcome to Silverton. Thank you.
All right, and we have arrived in Silverton, Colorado. So I think it took about 3.5 hours to get here. So we get a little time to spend in Silverton. Then we got to be back on the train. So we go back here by 1:25, or it will leave without us, because that's what trains do. Let's hear it for these locomotives. They definitely put the work in. And here is Silverton. Oh, we're being the dinner bell ringing over at the Shady Lady here. Okay, so I guess we're getting some lunch here at the Shady Lady. I just followed the dinner bell. And look at this, right in the entranceway, we have some pressed pennies. Both of them say Colorado. Let's get these cranked. And that is a 1 2/4 pennies. 2 fine Colorado pressed pennies. This one says Silverton on it. Oh, peek out the window here. Uh-oh, looks like my train is leaving. Or maybe it's just getting out of the way. See what we can order here. Oh, it looks like there's a Chicago-style bratwurst. I think that's I don't know, that sounds good. I know we're in the middle of Colorado, and I just spent a week in Chicago, but why not? And according to this building was built in the 1880s, and it used to be a brothel. So this actually looks pretty amazing. Got the bratwurst there, and the bratwurst is like cut and stuffed with all the ingredients there. And yeah, you got the sports peppers chopped up, the tomatoes, some mustard on there. And they asked if I wanted French fries or cauliflower. So I went with the cauliflower, fried cauliflower here.
This all looks pretty amazing.
Let's try this Chicago-style brat here in the mountains of Colorado. That's good. All the different ingredients on there. It's kind of an interesting, different type of bratwurst as well. It's good spice from the sports peppers. That's good. Let's give this cauliflower a try too. Love cauliflower. You said you want fries or cauliflower? I had no idea what was fried or anything, but it looks good. Oh yeah. I was trying to figure out why the brat tasted differently, but I figured it out. It's not grilled. It's actually like putting boiled in beer. It's a strong beer flavor. It looks like they got our train turned around while I was eating. Definitely some strong Wild West vibes here in Silverton. Yeah, dirt road down Main Street. It's Old Town Square. There's gonna be a little cemetery here. R.I.P. I told you I was sick. The classic epitaph. Okay, the second train is actually going to be arriving here in a moment. Today we rode on the diesel train. The steam train will be here momentarily. Here it comes. The steam engine. I actually was originally going to ride the steam engine, but there was no seats left. It was all booked up, so I had to settle for the diesel engine. This one, much like the train at Dollywood, actually spews out hot cinders. So if you ride in the open cars, they recommend you wear safety goggles. There's a little ice cream shop here by the tracks. It looks like they got a couple of pressed penny machines. And this one has all the Silverton pennies you could possibly want. The train, I guess they do some mining here in Silverton. There's a Silverton Lucky Penny. And we are at an elevation of 9,318 feet. We're pretty high up here, folks. And I went with all 4 Silverton designs. I also feel the need to point out this is probably the most well-synced manual press penny machine I have ever used. When you turn the crank, it smashes your penny and then puts you right at the next design. A lot of them overshoot the next design, so you got to go all the way back around. But this one's perfect. Now this penny machine has Durango pennies. We were just, the Durango's where we started our day. Unfortunately, the Durango train is out of order, but I figure we'll get these two Durango pennies. These Durango pennies here, they're a little underpressed. I used to love these chicken machines when I was a kid. I wonder if there's any possibility this works. It works! This made the whole train ride worthwhile. I haven't seen one of these working in a long time. Oh, there's my egg. Oh, I got a bracelet. It says this over here is the 1883 Silverton Jail. Oh, check out these
snow machines here. It's the old Miners Union Hall. And look at this here. Looks like you have two cabooses combined to make a little house. I walked down here kind of away from the main drag to check out this outdoor railroad museum. And look at this tiny little locomotive. This raggedy old boxcar back here. And I'm not sure if we're supposed to go inside here or not. This is like an old like house for repairing trains. Yeah, this is the old Silverton station here. We passed this on the way into town. Yeah, look at these super old boxcars. Yeah, these are pretty amazing. These old train cars. What's that say on it? Rio Grande. Here's a little covered area with some old trains. So we can climb up here. See these old box cars. Okay, these are stock cars. So this would be used for transporting livestock. This car's refrigerated, which was a big deal back in the day. I should probably quit looking at these trains and get back to my train before it leaves without me. Our train's getting geared up. We're ready to head back to Durango. All right, time to get back aboard the Rio Grande car. Here comes the steam train backing in. Guess they went and got turned around. And we are moving. There's that steamy engine. So this is the outdoor train museum we visited earlier. And here's the old Silverton station. Those old boxcars. And goodbye to Silverton. was a 3.5-hour trip here, so now we're gonna take a 3.5-hour trip back the same direction and going back to Durango. Apparently you can, if you want to forego the second half, you can get on a bus that will take you back to Durango in a little over an hour. Still looking for that Sasquatch. You can see an old mine shaft there. Oh no, it's a fisherman.
Be careful walking around the track, sir.
It's just as impressive on the way back. So I sat on the right side of the train on the way up. So on the right side I actually got a good view of all the vistas, like looking out into the mountains, and then it kind of flipped. So I was still in the same seat, the train's flipped. So this, on the right down, kind of get a good view of the better view of the river as we roll by it. This mountain is very, very high. Bridge. Birch forest. View is on this side. The rocks are on this side. Not sure if these people are waving just to say hi or if their car's broken down. We are rolling back into the station. All right, let's get out of here. And we are back at Durango Station. And that'll do, train. That'll do. Here at the Durango Station, they've actually turned their roundhouse into a museum. Let's check this out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's a bald eagle flying through the air. So we just got off of a train, went to the museum, and found a plane. And here are some automobiles. Yeah, I was thinking this was just a train museum, but it looks like they've got all sorts of stuff. Not only do they have automobiles and planes, they also have weasels. Oh, I think that's a Wolverine head, I believe. And some dinosaur bones. This is Spike, the Teratophysius. There's actually a ton of taxidermy in here. There's bears. Oh, that bear has been turned into a rug right there. The elk here. All sorts of animal heads on the wall. You can see the moose, the bighorn sheep, the rock collection. Get a closer look at some of this taxidermy. Got some of the critters down here. A little fox. It looks like the otter's got himself a fish. A little coyote. And here is a section of the Little Animas River. This is the river that we just rode alongside of. And we can now look down and see some of the fish that live in the Little Animas. Oh, you come by here, you can actually see them operating the roundhouse. There is one of the steam engines. Yeah, this is like a turntable where they can turn it and put it into different garages. You see them putting the steam engine on the track there, and then they should be able to turn it. Oh, there it goes. It's turning. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see where they're gonna go. And there it goes. So they turn the trains so they can put them all in different garages. And this one's going to bed for the night. It looked like they had 2 steam engines when they went up the mountain, and then I think they send one of them back down. And here's some of the other train cars they have out here in the roundhouse. And you actually see at one point the museum was an area where they could put trains. They really do have all types of transportation in this museum. The boat there. See some canoes. The old-fashioned horse and carriage. Look at this awesome saddle made to look like an eagle. Look at this jolly conductor. He's gonna punch your ticket. Oh, there still are some locomotives in this roundhouse. Here's a little model of Durango Station, from whence we departed. Uh-oh, someone's sent in the cavalry. This is a model of St. Elmo, Colorado. It says it currently is a ghost town, but was once a bustling town here in Colorado. So this is the Harper's private car. Looks like we are allowed to peek in this one. Oh, this is very fancy. Yeah, much fancier than my accommodations today. And there is a train set here. Miniature train set. Pretty sprawling. Well, it doesn't look like there's any trains running at the moment. So this is the theater car. Okay, you come in here and watch movies about trains. And out the back here you can see the train set. Oh, there's a guns section. You can look but don't touch. Yes, don't grab a gun. Especially not this one. There's mannequins back here depicting all the different members and branches of the U.S. military. Also, there's a cool scuba helmet right there. Now it looks like we can head into the caboose here. Our train today didn't have a caboose. There's another train car. Oh, it says this is a haunted train car. Okay, it says here that there was a young fireman who fell in love with Kate, who was a working girl, and he snuck her on to this car, and she was confronted by a former client that tried to force himself on her. The fireman returned and got into a fight with the man trying to seduce Kate, and he was stabbed and died while Kate watched her true love die. So now it says that Kate the ghost resides in here. It says that let's see, sightings, odd occurrences, gut feelings, and a photograph that showed a woman in a white dress. These are just the mannequins here. So yeah, this definitely looks like a haunted train car. The old beds here. Oh, that's a bathtub, I think. Imagine taking a bath on a train. That seems like it would be super sloshy. Guess this is the kitchen here. Oh, I think this is where the fight occurred. Or that's some blood right there left over, maybe? I don't know. Interesting story. I don't know if I've ever been in a haunted train car before. Oh, watch out. There's a cougar on the prowl. But there is more. A little farm back here, including a Sinclair dinosaur. It says, "Welcome to the Polar Express." Guess they have the Polar Express here during the winter season. Some old tractors in here right now. Oh yeah, you know this is Santa's. You know this is Santa's barn because there's reindeer. Oh, it's a solar car. I saw one of these at the Museum of Transportation a few days ago. And there's two things every good Western museum is required to have, and that is an exhibit on branding and an exhibit on barbed wire. I know some people might think it's strange there's such an emphasis on barbed wire in Western museums, but it really completely changed the culture, because at one point cattle just roamed freely anywhere. They weren't penned in. You had to rely on the brands to figure out whose cattle they were. So you're always having to sort through a bunch of strangers' cattle to figure out which one's yours. With the barbed wire, you can section them in, keep your cattle all in one place,
It basically closed the open range and changed how this country operated. So, oh my goodness, what a hidden gem this Roundhouse Museum. It's kind of tucked back here in the very back of the station. They don't make a big fuss out of it or anything like that, but it's just a really cool museum, and it's not all trains. They got some other fun stuff in there. Really cool museum. Well, this is spooky. I was about to say, am I the last person here? But I think the steam train still needs to come back. So I guess everyone from my trip has gone home. But we still need to exit through the gift shop.
Yard tours are available daily at noon. For more details, visit our
Inside the station, and up here you can see the daily schedule that the train runs between Durango and Silverton. And here is the gift shop. Some postcards here, some nice moody shots of the trains. I got some cool pins, but I actually already have a narrow gauge railroad pin on my hat. I don't want to go crazy with narrow gauge railroads. It's pretty fun shirts as well. And the snow globes here showing the train. We got I think the diesel on one side and the steam on the other. And now it's snowing. Get your own conductor hat, go on the train, and then you can change some things. And we didn't see the Sasquatch out on the train, but there's a little Sasquatch here in the gift shop. And as we leave the Durango station, just right next door, is the Gaslight movie theater. And they're playing Superman at 7 o'clock. You know, I'm wanting to see Superman. It sounds like it's going to be fun. And I didn't know if I'd get to see it because I've been doing so much travel at night, film during the day, then edit at night. But yeah, this might actually work. I think I'm going to head in there and go watch Superman. So thank you for joining me here today in Durango, Colorado, riding the train up to Silverton, Colorado, a magnificent train ride. I mentioned at the beginning, a friend of mine told me it was the most beautiful train ride in the country, and I believe that he was correct, because that was absolutely gorgeous. Loved the train ride. And the town of Silverton, cool little old west town. You get to spend a little time in, get your fresh air break, your 2 hours or so. It is a long ride. It seemed like almost 4 hours on the way up, and then it was way less. It seemed like it was way less on the way down. I guess going down the hill, it's faster. So I think we got back in just a little over 3 hours on the return trip. And don't forget to check out the Roundhouse Museum. They have an amazing museum hidden back behind here. You almost would never even know unless you were looking for it, but a great little museum back here. It's been a wonderful day. So far, we've had a wonderful year of planes, trains, and automobiles. And I'm interested because I've been riding different trains, different tourist trains like this one, and I'm just wondering, leave some suggestions in the comment section. What other trains should I try to ride? It doesn't necessarily, I can ride, it doesn't necessarily need to be within this year. I might continue riding trains in the future as well, but I'd love to know just other railroads, connect between two cities, fun little rides like this. It's not a little ride, it was almost spent like 7 hours on the train, but it was still an amazing ride. So leave those suggestions down below. And of course, if you like this channel, consider subscribing. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, other fun, random stuff. And if you'd like to help out the channel other ways, consider Patreon. $3 or more, get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. as well as pressed pennies, motel key fobs, and other fun stuff. Still doing personalized messages on Cameo as well. The link for all those things is in the description of this video. And all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. And speaking of things that are in the air, I am going to watch Superman. So until next time, this one's in the bag.